What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Boundless Perception YouTube channel. Today I am back with an episode to hopefully help you guys out. I already did one of these on cosplay armor, but I have yet to do one on cosplay props. So that's what today's video is. Today we're going to look at specifically how to scale your cosplay props. And I have a perfect example for you guys. The wood filler on this, I'm actually currently working on. I was like, oh crap, I'm supposed to do this episode today. So it's got the wood filler on it. I'm still going to, have to sand that this afternoon. Don't pay attention. Anyways, you guys saw this amazing gun? Great. Anyways, you guys saw this amazing gun. This is Yoko's rifle from Gurren Lagann. I assembled it a few episodes ago, and that's basically it. Well, what you guys don't know is prior to assembling that one, I 3D printed this Yoko gun. There is a massive size difference, and you guys will be able to see it once I assemble it. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into today's episode about how to scale your 3D prop. So let's get to it. All right, so I am a bit embarrassed. A better word to say it is lazy. I originally 3D printed this Yoko gun, and it's much smaller than the one right here on the table. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it real quick, and then we'll talk about it a bit more. So let me assemble it real quick. All right guys, so I just finished gluing this together. I'm still questionable about the glue. We're gonna see. I'm actually trying some new glue. Let's see. It's holding up under its old weight, so that's good, but I'm still a little bit cautious. Anyways though, let's look at this gun compared to this gun. So this right here was my first print of Yoko's gun, her like massive sniper rifle. And long story short, I did not scale properly. I literally just half-assed it and was looking at the size of the printer bed, the size of the print on the printer bed. I was like, yeah, close enough. Not even remotely close. I really was just like tired and whatever. So it's really important to scale your prints because Yoko did not use a gun about this size. She used one about that size. So we're gonna jump over to the computer and I'm gonna show you guys how to make sure your cosplay prop print is scaled correctly. So let's jump over there. All right guys, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is open up Armorsmith. I have raved about this program so many times. Armorsmith is an absolute must. If you want to, do cosplay props, do cosplay armor, you have to have Armorsmith, in my opinion. So it makes things a lot easier. So anyways, here we have our Armorsmith. We have our model in here. Again, this model is adjusted to my body proportions, my height. So it gives everything in relative perspective. So we're gonna grab our gun file here, drop it straight into Armorsmith. You will see it appears here on the right side. I'm gonna attach the costume part just to the hand. And so now, let me rotate it over. We can see that the gun, what it is in proportion to like my actual body. So this gun is about the size of a normal rifle. Well, since we do cosplay, since we watch Gurren Lagann, we know proportions go absolutely out the door, out the window when you're talking about anime and just cosplay items. So this gun is, it's fine. It's not that it's just really small. It's just not large enough for our purposes. So this right here will tell you in proportion to what your body is like. It'll give you a size comparison. Because when you load this file in Cura, like we have here, this right here, whoops, we close that. This right here tells you nothing. You have no idea how big or small this is. It just shows you a gun. So if you actually want to see the size of your gun in relation to what it will really be when you print it, we can go back here. We need another file called Mesh Mixer. So I already have it installed. You can see it right here, Mesh Mixer. I'm gonna open the application, give it a second to load. I think it might take a little while. No, actually not that long. So here we have our rifle inside Mesh Mixer. And using Mesh Mixer, we can get some proportions. So go to Analysis, we're gonna go up to Unit Dimensions. If I click the back or the butt of the rifle here, if I can click it, there we go. And then drag this line all the way to the front of the rifle. It tells us it's 985.70 millimeters. Again, remember this is millimeters. So again, this is millimeters, 985.70 millimeters. If we jump over to Google, we can type in 985.70, and it tells us that is about 3.2 feet. 3.2 feet is nowhere near large enough to what we need it to be. So I went ahead and scaled my other piece. We're going to drop that one in here. Dropped it in. This one is much larger, so it takes a little bit. I don't know what the processing triangles is. Just give it a second. All right. So now it's in here. We have right here, we're going to attach this part to the other hand, and look at the size difference already. We're going to rotate this over. Now, I know I'm about 6 feet tall. This gun is about 6 feet tall in comparison to this 3-foot one. I don't know the exact size, but once again, we can jump over the mesh mixer. Just close this one out. And this one, open with mesh mixer. And we'll do the exact same thing. We'll go over to analysis, unit dimensions, and put our first dot here. Drag it, hold down your mouse button all the way to the back. It tells us 101,648 millimeters. We're gonna jump over 1,648 millimeters, 5.4 feet. Much, much larger. So that is the size we decided to go with, or I decided to go with. Now, I've shown tons of videos on how to do this. All you have to do once you have your correct size, well, if it's not the size you want, I'll just give you guys another quick run through. If it's not the size you want, you can come over here, uniform scale, make the item smaller or larger, all to your liking. You would do the exact same thing in Mesh Mixer to get it to whatever size you want. So that's how you can figure out exactly what size you want. So we're gonna delete that out of here. Right click it, export model, and only the model, not the entire model. So this is what we want. After we export it, you save it wherever you want. We open it up in Cura. So I'm gonna delete that one out. That's our old one. I already have it saved. We can drag and drop it. Boom, it is now in Cura. So you can go ahead and print your new cosplay prop. Again, make sure you cut, not slice. This right here in the bottom right hand corner is slice. I can't slice this because it doesn't fit all on the print bed. You would have to cut this model first into parts to get it to fit to your individual printer. I have a CR10 in Ender 3s, so I have a profile for each, and I would just cut it to make sure it fits on each printer and print the exact way that I want it. So that's basically the very easy way to scale your cosplay props and make sure that they're the size you want and you don't make a blunder like I did. So please don't be lazy and, just do it right the first time. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial on how to scale your cosplay props. Again, I have another one I can link at the end of this episode for armor. This is pretty dry now, and again, I kind of feel iffy about it. I'm gonna go ahead and weld this in. This is just gonna be like a little memento on what not to do. I really feel that this would be good for another cosplay, so I don't know, I might just keep it around. But the big one here is what I really wanted to go for, and this is what I was aiming for and was happy to get done. Again, it's really simple as long as you have those 3 programs, Mesh Mixer, Cura, and oh my gosh, Armorsmith. Armorsmith is the only one I had to pay for. The other 2 are free. And it's not like a monthly subscription or a weekly, anything like that. Once you buy it, it's yours. So I got it a long time ago, back when it was in beta. I can't remember how much I paid, but anyways, it's it's just worth the investment. It's amazing. You can export as STL. Make sure you do that, not as 3ML. So again, export as STL, not 3ML for your file type. But basically, that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you don't make the same mistakes I do. I hope I can prevent some of you from making some of those mistakes, as filament can be rather expensive. So definitely take your time and do it right the first time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope to see you on the next one, and until next time, stay boundless. See you all. Bye-bye.